Alright, so I'm going to be asking these guys some really deep philosophical questions, and I'm just going to let them discuss their opinion, and we're going to see where the conversation goes. So, we got a couple questions tonight, but probably the best question I could ask to start us off is my favorite question to ask people. It keeps me up at night. I roll over in the bed sometimes, and I'm having nightmares because I can't understand this question. And so I'm going to ask these guys, and then they're just going to take it from here. If Jesus, right, he can walk on water, okay? Right. If Jesus stood on moving water, if he stood on, say, a river that was moving, he stood on moving water, would he stay where he was, or would he float downstream with the water like on a conveyor belt?
He would float with the water.
Conveyor! I think you can stand still.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
I think you stand still.
No, he would go with the water.
Yeah, Jesus can stay still on the water.
He can do whatever he wants, but what would he do?
He would stay still.
If he wanted to. If he wanted to stay still, he could stay still. If he wanted to, he would move.
Well, if he wanted to move, Carl, he would move. But if he doesn't move, he can stay there. I mean,
Exactly. That's
okay.
literally what I just said.
Yeah. Well, well, think about it. Peter wanted to walk on water like Jesus, but Jesus told Peter, keep your eyes on me. Was the water I'm just trying to think, was the water moving at that time?
but that was Peter.
But I know, but Jesus was standing there on the water too. And he was telling Peter, like, focus right here. Don't pay attention right here. So was the water, because it was thunderstorming and everything. So what he had? I don't know.
I think he would have kept tracking.
I don't know. Maybe he'd be like, but like he's trying to stay still. He's trying to keep his balance, I think.
Like you heard that?
Yeah.
That's what Jesus was doing?
Yeah. He gritty across the
So overall, what do we think?
I think
Whatever he
that's
wants.
what he wants to.
Yeah, period.
Which is what?
Which is
Which is
if he
walk.
wants to walk down the water or flow with the stream.
Whichever
He flows
one.
the stream, but if he can stand still, he's
walking.
walking still.
Alright, I've got another question, okay? You've heard this one before. It's deep, it's philosophical. I'm going to explain my reasoning to those that are watching. At some point in this whole altercation, I'm going to try and join in on the fight and the conversation. But this is one plagues me at night. It divides people. It causes wars. It's a dangerous question to ask, but I ask it all the time to get things started off. Is water wet?
Yes.
No.
How is it not wet?
Water touches
Dude,
your
if
hair,
water-
it's wet.
Exactly. If
Your
water
hair is
wasn't
wet. The
then
water
your
is
clothes
not
would
wet.
not be
That's
wet.
the feeling that you get. Water is not wet.
Yes, it is. It makes me feel
It makes you wet. It's not wet.
It is
itself.
wet.
It's not wet.
It
It's
makes
wet. It's
touch
wet.
it.
Yeah, and then your hand's wet.
Exactly.
Bro, that makes it is wet. No, it's not. That
Water
makes
is not wet. So you touch
They
it,
make
your
it
hand's
wet
wet.
things.
If it touches you, you're wet.
Water is
You're wet.
If you put your
It's
clothes
wet.
in the washer, it is wet.
The water is wet.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yes.
Water is wet because if you touch it, you're
Okay,
wet.
I'm gonna add my little input on this, okay? So, and y'all probably heard me say this before. I saw a video one time, and it talked about this exact subject. So I feel like water's not wet, okay? I argue with kids that at the middle school that I work at, I tell people this all the time. I don't think water is wet, and the reason is because, for example, okay, fire burns things, okay? But fire does not in and of itself burn, okay? Fire can't be burnt, and water cannot be wet.
Amen.
Okay, water can wet things, but it cannot be wet. Okay, so like that chair gets wet, the chair's wet, but if you add water to water, it's still just water. It doesn't become wet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already wet. See, yeah. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
That makes sense.
That makes
Any thoughts on
I'm
that?
not saying
Water is
anything, but
wet.
you guys are just gonna disagree with me.
So what do we got? Like a couple people think it's yes. Who thinks it's yes?
Probably
It's
agree with
definitely
somebody.
wet.
No.
Everybody else thinks it's
How
yes?
is water not wet?
Because it makes
Huh?
things
What do you
wet.
think?
It's what it's doing.
Okay, but then what is water then?
A liquid.
Water.
A liquid.
H2O.
A liquid that what?
That makes things wet.
Okay, but how is
It's
itself not wet?
wet itself. Because fire.
I got y'all silent.
I don't even hear what you say.
It is
Say that.
wet. I asked what water was,
A liquid.
and then they were like a liquid, and then I said, okay, what is water? And they did not say anything. A liquid!
Water liquid?
A drink!
0 calories.
For the
0 calories.
So how is water wet?
So are you saying water is made of wetness?
Okay, so if you get in the shower,
You're wet.
your body is wet,
Yes,
but
I am.
water
I am.
itself, it is.
Water is wet. Y'all cannot tell me otherwise.
Okay, when you dry your hair, okay, when you get a towel, right? So for your wet hair, for example, your towel is then wet, but you're dry. So the water itself is not like all that water that was on you is now in the towel. So,
That does not make sense.
but I'm just saying your towel will be wet, not the water, like the water.
Not the water on your towel.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Water's not wet.
Water is
wet.
Water is wet.
Water touches
Go
it
to the
anyway.
next question.
Exactly. So
Alright.
water's not wet.
Carl's saying go to the next question because Carl can't have he can't
To
he don't
be
want any more.
continued.
Okay, there is a question that's been going around for a while. I just had a suggested question, and now I have another question that's been going around for a while, and we're gonna do this one real quick. So obviously, these kids have probably already heard this question, but maybe you haven't. This question has been asked on social media for several weeks now, for quite some time, and that question is: are there more wheels or doors in the world?
Wheels.
Technically,
Doors.
I was a door person at first.
Let me think.
We were all converted, were we not?
I was
Yeah.
converted.
I was a door
I
person
was
at first, too.
converted.
There's a doorway. I low-key think there's more wheels.
It has to be. It's easily will.
Explain the reason.
I mean, think about every
If you
single
wanna get
building
technical-
thing.
Whoa.
A door handle or a door knob is a wheel.
Whoa.
Anything that can rotate on an axle.
It has axle.
So like, you're telling me if like there's like a little toy car that's count too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Then there's definitely
Anything
more.
And
that
like
can rotate
office
on an
chairs
axle.
have like 5 wheels on them.
Exactly.
But
A
think of
garage
every-
door has like 12 wheels.
But there is a lot of doors in this world.
And then where are they at? Wheels.
Right there.
I mean, here's where I. Well,
Okay, I will say just to base on Kylie's reasoning, there's like for example, right there, there's 3 doors right there. There's a door. Oh, a door is anything that can.
How many wheels are on
I
that
know.
door? Those
How many
doors.
cabinet doors? How many?
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm just
Car
reasoning.
doors.
I'm just like
How many
just helping her rebuttal here.
Right.
There's doors right there. There's a door to the mirror, there's a door to the fridge, and a door to the closet that open and shut. I'm just saying, and there's 2 doors right. I'm just explaining her reasoning why she may think there's a lot of doors. I'm just saying.
And think about how many buildings are in the world. Like literally.
Yeah.
There are
Look like the 9/11 tower.
Buildings.
Like the 9/11 tower.
elevators. Elevators.
buildings
doors,
don't
he's-
have-
Yeah,
How many wheels are moving in an elevator?
How many dollhouses are going to have a door?
How many Hot Wheels?
50 million.
Billions and billions.
Okay, but how many Hot Wheels have doors on those? Exactly.
They don't know. No, they don't.
Some cars door open, yes.
Okay, but hey, add to this little. In some cases, people are saying, this is what people are saying, this is not necessarily my opinion, but people are saying, okay, so the 4 doors on a vehicle cancel out the 4 wheels. However, you have a steering wheel, and some vehicles don't have 4 doors. Think about a school bus or some other kind of car.
A spare wheel.
In the middle.
The trunk, okay, the trunk counts as a door. That's fair. That's fair.
A wheel is anything
Yeah.
that'll spin on an axis or an axle.
Yeah.
You gotta think about all like the gears and stuff in a motor.
Okay.
So there's
Okay.
a lot of wheels.
So you're counting that.
Yeah, but every single place you got, there's a door. That way you can get in.
doorways count too.
There's like
every single place you go, there's a
25
door.
doors in this place.
Every
Okay, but
single
How many wheels are
Every
there
single
on
place
a
you
place?
go, there's a door.
They had to take the car to
So
get
many.
the place.
So many.
It's scientific.
But there's doors on the car.
Exactly. There is doors on the car, but there's also wheels in and on the car.
And there's also doors.
Okay, so answer me this.
And where you came from.
Are there more houses or cars?
Houses. A house is 1,000% houses.
It's cars.
It's cars.
I-
1,000,000%.
Yeah. Okay, Hot Wheels count.
Okay.
But toy houses
Toy
count too. I
houses?
mean, they're houses, right?
Take
Yeah,
this.
those houses like
Take
that, my
this.
house.
Birdhouses. Birdhouses. Tree house.
I'm thinking of 4. Listen, 1 house.
No
I
matter.
have 2 vehicles.
No matter.
My dad has 2 vehicles.
No
My
matter.
brother has 2 vehicles.
Don't matter. 4 houses.
That's already 6 to 1.
Okay.
There's people that
Oh my
are with 30 cars.
This is hurting my brain.
Don't matter.
Hurting my
Wait,
brain.
wait.
Houses are 1,000%.
I mean, houses will like a lot of cars will stick around, like, and they don't like houses
Okay.
will fall down. They'll,
I
they'll
will say
get
somebody
busted
did
and stuff
say
like
the other
that,
week.
you know?
Somebody did say, well, if there were many houses, then why is there still homeless people? I don't know.
Hey!
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But you'll go
Homeless people.
Then we could say, why are there
Every homeless will get a party card. They don't have.
They have that for a whole house.
Technically, you can transform anything into a house. Like a car, you can transform.
The cardboard box.
Is that
Okay.
home?
Okay.
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 An RV.
RV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we counting that as a car or a home? I mean, I don't know.
It's not a
It's
house.
a vehicle.
It's not
Okay, but RVs,
It's
they
a house.
like
It's a
both.
vehicle house.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle.
Vehicle.
It's a house on wheels.
A house.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I mean, that one dude, what's the guy? He's green from Sesame Street. His trash can.
Oscar?
Yes, he lives in the trash.
That's a
That's
a home, not a house. We're talking about houses, though.
That's a house.
It's a home, not a house. Okay. Last question. Last question to discuss that I wrote down. So, which armrest is yours at the movie theater?
The one
Is
on
it
the
right or
side.
left?
One you're handed.
Whichever one you're handed. Like, do I hand you armrest, or you're saying like I'm right-handed or I'm left-handed? It's whichever one.
If I'm left-handed, it's the same one.
It just switches.
I think it depends.
It does.
It depends because here's
What
why.
if you just put like your arms on each one?
Then somebody's
Okay,
gonna get
well
mad.
here's the thing. In most movie theaters, you have two ways to get on either side. If you come in from the left side, obviously arms is going to start on this side. But if you go on the right side, your arms is going to start on the right
There's a
side.
great divide in the middle.
So yeah. Yeah, so it just depends where you're sitting.
So somebody in the middle is gonna be like, no, they don't have any armrest.
No,
yeah, two.
They're in the void. They're in like the black hole of armrests.
Every
They
person
must
has two.
suffer.
You just decide if you want to show somebody. I guess it just depends on what mood I'm in the movie. Like if I'm on this side, like I don't know, but if
I
I'm
mean, for example, if I'm sitting up here, let me sit up here. So if I'm sitting up here, I want to put it on my arm, like I could always just, you know.
Oh, look.
But I don't know. I mean,
Look. Okay. Put your arm up. Okay. We're sitting here, we're fighting over the armrest. She takes a drink, my armrest down.
I mean, that's what you're saying.
Hey, what if I fall asleep like this?
I'm
My
falling. I sleep in a movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
I don't know.
Well, it depends on the movie.
Yeah. Depends if it's
So your armrest depends on what movie you're watching, evidently.
Okay.
That's
No.
what armrest is.
It
That's what you're
depends.
saying.
No.
You have no arm.
Because if it's Avengers, you're falling asleep.
It
No.
Okay, but some movie theaters they have like, for example, like in Lexington and Regal, there's like it's kind of like a console, not really, but there's two enough, and it's wide enough. But on the ends, it has the same thing. It has one armrest right there. Meanwhile, the rest of the row get two. And at the very end, they have one on each side. So one on this side, one on this side. So pretty much the end people get two.
I've never been in a movie that was full enough to have to share my armor with anybody.
So then,
Okay, that's another great valid point. But if you were,
into a good movie.
if
we live
actually,
in Kentucky. I don't go to the movie.
This is Parksville.
Like, this is mine. We don't even have movies here.
Exactly! You gotta drive to go to the movie.
We are from back in the 19, whatever. we're living
so
in
always take somebody with you to the movies that is the opposite of you. If they
Yeah.
fall asleep during the Avengers and you don't, you should take them.
Amen.
And if, or vice versa. I don't know. All right, he's got another question.
What's the best seat in the movie? Like, what's the best
What's the best row to sit in? Top.
Middle.
Middle.
The
You have to
middle.
find the exact
Where have
middle
we-
seat.
I prefer to sit where the projector is, like in the. I prefer to run.
Yeah,
the
because you get the view of every single person in the back and the movie.
Why are you
Exact
looking at
middle
the
seat.
people?
Like,
Exactly.
like the middle row, middle seat.
Okay, let's say somebody's already sitting there.
Right next to
What are
me.
you doing?
Same row.
What are you doing?
Because they ain't taking my seat, I'm gonna sit
Or the
in
row right behind them or the row right in front of them.
There you go.
Ooh, the place where nobody is at.
You never sit in front, in the very front row.
No.
Never.
You break your neck if you do that.
We had to do
Except
that.
there's people that go.
Were you?
When they come back, they go
Yes.
straight up front. Yes, we did that.
Yeah,
We
we
did
had
three of
one of
us.
us.
Yeah, we went to a movie one time and was
We
there
were-
even a lot of people there?
No, but you
But
had
we
to
met-
purchase your tickets before.
Oh, and they assigned your seats.
Yeah.
So at that one, and there was barely anybody in there, but we got front row seats.
Like literally right, and in the corner too.
Good times, good
Yeah,
times.
it's a good
It's our favorite.
It was a good movie.
Yep. All right, well, hey, that's that's enough questions for tonight. I thought you all would enjoy maybe listening to our discussion. We'll try and do some more of these, just discussing our various opinions on some matters that are quite funny and philosophical. And so if you have an opinion, drop it in the comments. Let us know, and we'll see what happens. So thank you all for watching.